Have you ever pondered, who am I? Do you have any idea of who you are? If you ask most people who they are, they'll give you their name or perhaps their occupation. But who were you the moment of your birth? You, that little baby without a name, a job, or a profession. Hey, what if you're not who you think you are? Interesting possibility. I would like to invite you on an exploratory treasure hunt to search for that real you. Will you join me? It's really fun and very interesting and quite surprising. But there is one simple requirement to be a successful treasure hunter. You must adopt the mindset of an open, inquiring, and curious 5-year-old. Would you be willing to do that for just a few minutes? To be that 5-year-old child searching without belief, without expectation of what might show up and what that prize looks like? Hey, would you be willing and open to receive any information that your awareness presents along the way without any point of view about it? Don't worry, you can always have your old beliefs after the treasure hunt. So, are you ready to begin that exciting treasure hunt for the most exquisite of prizes? Who you really are. Okay? Here we go. Get very comfortable. I recommend you close your eyes to minimize visual distractions. Sit or lie quietly. Now, we tend to hold a lot of tension in our jaws. So for a moment, put your attention there and release any tension that you sense. Now do the same behind the eyes, about where the temples are. And so take a deep breath, slowly exhale, totally relax. Just quietly meditate. Who am I? Now imagine that you take off all your clothes and jewelry and place them in a pile in front of you. Sit or lie quietly and meditate. Who am I? Now you're ready to take your skin and your muscles and place them in front of you. And quietly ponder. Who am I? Next, imagine that you gently remove all of your internal organs. Your heart, lungs, liver, intestines, and lay them gently and lovingly on the stack. And quietly meditate. Who am I? Now place your skull and bones gently on the pile in front of you. Again, meditate. Who am I? Your mind is next, with all its thoughts, beliefs, memories, and experiences. And don't leave any labels or tags you use to identify yourself behind. You know, like your name, your sex, nationality, profession, religious, political, family, or any other affiliation. Let them all go. Now, toss in any and all of your judgments and conclusions about anything you believe is right or wrong, good or bad. And especially any need that you have to be or stay in control. Just let that all go while we explore. You can always get them back if you choose. Now explore the question, who am I? Now that your mind, thoughts, feelings, emotions, conclusions, decisions, and judgments all out of the way, and only awareness remains, can you perceive some of the characteristics of the space you are being? For example, do you notice that you are nameless, formless, without a body, with no definition and no points of reference about who you are? And yet you are fully aware that you are. Is your space limitless, yet without any sense of dimensions? Just some undefined space? Perhaps you notice there is no beginning and no ending to this space. Time does not exist. There is no past or future, just a perception of the eternal now. You probably sense a presence and awareness of space. Just a sense of presence and awareness, sort of an isness. Silence and stillness pervade, and peace and tranquility are present. And as your perception of the peace and tranquility grows, a sense of joy expands. Since there is no right or wrong, good or bad, You're present without judgment. And you might even notice that without the polarity of right and wrong, good and bad, it's actually impossible to judge. Since you have no resistance because you cannot judge, you can choose anything in this space without a reason or need to be right. For example, you can choose to stay in this space or to return to this present reality whenever you choose, just because you choose it without any reason at all. Now, I invite you to stay in this state of being until you choose to reestablish connection to this reality. When you choose to return, be very, very aware of what is changing. And be especially aware of what is happening when you reinstall your mind and all of its thoughts, feelings, and emotions. If you would like to explore this fascinating question of who am I that has intrigued the minds of man for centuries, please contact me on Facebook. And in the meantime, have a great day and thoroughly enjoy you.